Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all of you. I'm hoping that all of you are well. Have you ever felt like no one is care about you? Yes? But you don't have to worry as long as you have a counselor. People nowadays don't really know about counseling. For them, counseling is just for those who has problem in their life. Actually, counseling is one of the helping professions in social science that helps those who really need any kind of guidance. Undeniably, most of the society have a very lack knowledge on counseling that focuses more on the importance of the client welfare. This is why they are more prefer to keep their problem deep inside. Of course, we can't hide our feeling, our problem forever, right? Therefore, as a counseling student, me and Raihan had made a deep research into this topic during our semester 1. So today, we are going to tell you about the importance of protecting clients' welfare in counseling. Alright, there are two main points in our presentation today, and the first one is about moral principles. There are five moral principles today, but I would like to focus on only two of them. The first one is autonomy, or also means that a counselor allows an individual to have the freedom of choice and actions. For example, the client are free to make their decision regarding to their problem. The counselor is not allowed to make decision for the client as the client need to be responsible for every decision they have made. This decision is totally decided by the client without any compulsion from the counselor. Besides that, the client also be kept safe during the counseling session as we practice non-maleficence. So, what is non-maleficence? Non-maleficence is defined by the concept of not causing harms to others. In this case, counselor must create fun and safe session without engaging in actions that risk harming others. It is to ensure that counsel and client can be in counseling session safely. Plus, if there are any traits from the client, such as the client tell the counselor that they have bad intentions toward themselves, people around them, or the counselor itself, the counselor has the right to report this problem to the certain parties for the security purpose. And I think that's all from me. And my partner Raihan will continue the presentation.
All right, thank you, Emma. Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good morning to Miss Sarah and my fellow classmates. So I'm going to present the second main point, which is counselors' important attributes. So what is meant by counselors' important attributes? So it is the counselor must possess certain characteristics that will draw their clients to them and develop an understanding as well as strong relationship with their client. So I'm going to highlight 2 points, which is empathy and unconditional positive regard. So firstly, what do you think empathy is? Is it the feeling of I feel for you or I feel with you? Most of us listeners, we would usually have sympathy rather than empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is taking something from someone's point of view and understands it truly, while sympathy is where you listen and you just felt sorry by it. For example, in this video, the fox fell down a deep hole and then he shouts while saying, I'm stuck, it's dark, and I'm overwhelmed. Then the bear would go down and say, hey, I know what it's like down here, and you're not alone. But then the deer would come and say, hey, it's bad, right? Um, you want some sandwich? So the result is that the bear would connect his feelings with the fox as he actually went down the deep hole with the fox. However, for the deer, he would just go down and silver line the feelings or thought that the fox has. Like saying, at least you're not hurt by falling down this hole. So from here, we can see that empathy for counselor is understanding the client's feelings and experience it by perceiving the world as the client sees it. Also, we would communicate with the client without any judgment towards the client. So my next point is unconditional positive regard. Unconditional positive regard is where the counselor will have no conditions in their acceptance towards the client and truly care for the client even if it does not go with the therapist's own thinking and needs. For example, the counselor would not have any feeling like, I like you only if you're not a lesbian, or I like you only if you're not a prostitute. Besides, this approach will also give the client the freedom of having his own feelings, perceptions, and experiences. They will feel that, okay, I won't be judged for whatever I feel or think, as he or she would accept me just the way I am. Counselor must make them feel that they are worth listening to and their feelings are totally valid. So, and before I end this presentation, I would like to ask all of you to seek help, even if it's the tiniest thing ever. What you feel and what you experience is totally valid and should be listened to. Someone is here to listen and understand you truthfully without hurting you or telling what you should do or what you shouldn't do. As counselors, we would give our very best in understanding and giving you our heart and ears to hear and feel what you are going through. So get back up and seek more help. That's all from me. Thank you so much for listening, everyone.